Welcome to Bertie's Got Traffic, the podcast where we teach you how to massively increase traffic and sales to any website using digital marketing. Are you tired of struggling to get traffic to your website? Are you ready to finally see an increase in sales and revenue from your online business? Look no further, because Bertie's Got Traffic is here to help. On this show, we'll be sharing the latest and most effective digital marketing strategy for driving traffic and boosting sales. From search engine optimization and social media marketing to email marketing and paid advertising, we've got you covered. So if you're ready to take your online business to the next level, join us on Bertie's Got Traffic, and let's get started. Hello everyone and welcome back to BGT. I'm Bertie, and today we will be discussing the basics of search engine optimization and how it can drive traffic to your digital assets, whether it's your website, social media account, product listing, or mobile app. SEO can help increase visibility and improve user experience. Now, you may have heard that SEO is a complex and time-consuming process that requires a lot of technical expertise. However, that is not entirely true. While it does involve some technical elements, the core principles of SEO are relatively straightforward. In fact, if I had to sum it up in 30 seconds, I would say that SEO boils down to four main things. 1. Keyword research. It's understanding what people are searching for on Google and other search engines. 2. Document relevancy. It's ensuring that search engines can easily understand the content and purpose of your website. 3. Increasing authority. It's building credibility and trustworthiness through external factors such as backlinks and social media engagement. And 4. Technical optimization. It's ensuring that search engines can easily access and index your content. Now, you may have also heard that SEO is dead or no longer relevant. That is simply not true. SEO is still a very powerful tool for driving traffic to your website, and it should not be ignored. In fact, search is the largest source of external traffic, accounting for almost 35% of all online visits. So if you can get your content ranking on search engines, you can potentially get a steady stream of free, targeted traffic to your site. This was a quick rundown of the basics of SEO. Now let's talk about each of these four elements and how you can use them to improve your website's visibility and user experience. How to get massive traffic from search engines. Search engines like Google compete to provide the most relevant results to user queries. The search engine that gives the best answers to users' questions is the one that they'll use. And to monetize their users, search engines sell ads on the search results page. More users equal more ad revenue. So it's simple. If you want to succeed at SEO, you need to help Google make more money by helping them answer users' questions. There are a few key ways to do this. First, you need to understand what users are searching for and create content that answer their questions. This is called keyword research. Next, you need to help search engines understand what your content is about. This is called on-page optimization. To do this, you need to use relevant keywords and tags in your content. Third, you need to demonstrate to search engines that you have the authority to answer users' questions. This is called off-page optimization. To do this, you need to get other reputable websites to link back to your content. And finally, you need to make sure search engines can easily find your content. This is called technical optimization. To do this, you need to ensure that your website is fast, mobile-friendly, and has a clear hierarchy. Keyword research. Keyword research is an essential part of search engine optimization. because it helps you understand the demand for your product or service, your target market, and potential opportunities you may have missed. With access to keyword data available to everyone, it allows you to compete with even larger companies. To conduct keyword research effectively, you should consider 4 things: the popularity of the keyword, the intention of the person searching for it, the level of competition for the keyword, and how it fits in your sales funnel. Many people only focus on the popularity of the keyword and fail to create a comprehensive SEO strategy. Don't make this mistake, and take the time to fully understand the importance of keyword research in your marketing efforts. Search volume. Search volume determines the popularity of a keyword. It's a measure of how frequently a particular keyword is used in search engine queries, with the highest search volume indicating more demand for the keyword. You can use a third-party tool to check its search volume. I'll give more details about the tools that you can use later. It's important to note that the search volume of keywords can vary significantly depending on the tool being used. Therefore, it's best to consider search volume as a relative rather than an absolute metric. Searcher intent. To improve your website's search engine optimization, it's essential to understand the intent behind the keywords that users type into Google. One way to do this is to try using the keywords yourself and see what results they produce. It's important to not only consider the popularity of a keyword, but also to understand the context in which it's being used. For example, you may think that people searching for how to write good are looking for copywriting tips, but they may actually be looking for information about a specific book with that title. It's essential to understand the searcher's intent in order to effectively optimize your website. Keyword difficulty. When choosing keywords to target on your website, it's important to consider the level of competition for those keywords. If the top search results for a keyword are all from well-known, authoritative websites, it may be difficult for your own website to rank highly for that keyword. There are tools available that can help you determine the level of competition for a particular keyword, and it may be more effective to target keywords with lower competition. Keep in mind that the authority of websites can be varied in various ways, and off-page optimization techniques can also impact your website's ranking for a particular keyword. Stage of the funnel. When optimizing your website for keywords, it's important to consider where each keyword fits in the customer's journey through the sales funnel. By understanding your customer persona and their desires, you can determine which keywords are appropriate for different stages of the funnel. For example, a website selling real estate in New Hampshire might use top-of-the-funnel keywords like best city for newlywed to attract users who are interested in the general topic, and use bottom-of-the-funnel keywords like real estate agents Portsmouth, New Hampshire to attract users who are ready to make a purchase. Mapping your keywords against the sales funnel can help you create content that effectively targets users at different stages of the buying process. To expand keyword research and improve your website's SEO, consider the following. 1. Create content based on keywords that are commonly searched for. 2. Understand the motivations and goals of the users who search for specific keywords. 3. Target keywords for which you can realistically compete and rank. And 4. Map your keywords to the stages of your sales funnel to ensure that your content is relevant and resonates with your target audience. If you want to learn more about keyword research, join our Keyword Strategy Masterclass waiting list at bertiesgottraffic.com/masterclass on page optimization. Despite being highly advanced, Google's algorithm is not able to understand the content of a web page as easily as humans can. For example, When a search engine crawls a web page containing the word bat, it must determine if the page is about the British American tobacco group, the wind mammal, or other equipment. To do this, the search engine looks for clues in the form of keywords, synonyms, contextually relevant keywords, image alt text, and the theme of the website that published the web page. However, search engines have become more sophisticated over time and are now able to use the way that users interact with content to better understand its meaning. Let me give you an example. Imagine that you search for the phrase baseball bat on Google and are presented with three options: an analysis that is British American tobacco group, a list of reasons why bats are the coolest mammals, and a web page about where to buy used baseball bats and other sports equipment. If you choose the third option, you are giving the search engine a signal that this page is relevant to your query. There are various user signals that search engines consider when ranking pages, such as click-through rates, or CTR, bounce rates, time on page, and pages per session. If a website provides a satisfying answer to a searcher's query, it's likely to receive more clicks and lower bounce rates and have visitors spend more time and view more pages on the site. This helps search engines provide better answers to their users, which they reward with higher rankings. On-page optimization is an important aspect of search engine optimization that is within your control and can help improve your website's ranking. Title tags. Title tags are an essential aspect of on-page optimization, as they not only influence your ranking on search engines, but also play a crucial role in your click-through rate. Here are a few things to consider when optimizing your tags. Truncation limits. When it comes to title tags, it's generally best to keep them within the 65 character limit, as this is the truncation limit on Google. However, if you are working on a large enterprise website, it may be worth including more keywords in your title tags, even if they will be truncated in search results. In general, it's best to stick to the 65 character limit. Click-through rate. While optimizing your title tags for search engines is important, it's also crucial to consider the impact on your click-through rate. To increase the likelihood that users will click on your title tags, make sure they are not only keyword-rich, but also attractive and compelling. Avoid simply stuffing your title tags with keywords and aim to make them interesting and engaging. Uniqueness. It's important to ensure that each page on your website has a unique title tag. Avoid duplicating title tags across multiple pages, as this can be a problem with some content management systems that try to repeat the same title on many pages. To avoid this issue, make sure to give each page on your website a unique and descriptive title tag. Meta descriptions. Meta descriptions do not directly impact your search engine's rankings, but they can influence your click-through rate. They should be around 160 characters in length and contain your primary keywords, as it will be bolded in the search results. It's important to put effort into crafting compelling and interesting meta descriptions that will encourage users to click on your website when they find it in search results. Keep in mind that Google may choose to use a different snippet of text from your site instead of your meta description, so it's essential to write them with care and make sure they are of high quality. There isn't much you can do if Google decides not to use your meta descriptions, but it's still worth putting in the effort to write good ones. URLs. When it comes to include keywords in your URLs, there are a few things to keep in mind. If you are starting a new website and have done your primary keyword research, it's generally okay to include your keywords in the URL. However, if you have an existing website and just started focusing on SEO, it's usually best to avoid changing your URLs to include keywords. This is because changing your URLs can have negative consequences, especially for pages that already have a lot of traffic. One way to minimize the impact of changing URLs is to use 301 redirect from the old URL to the new URL, but this can still result in a temporary loss of traffic. Additionally, it's generally better from an SEO perspective to have your URLs that are closer to the root domain, such as website.com/page rather than website.com/folder/folder/folder/page. However, it's usually not worth the effort to re-architect your entire site for this reason alone. If you have blog categories that are one subfolder deep, such as website.com/digitalmarketing/page, it's probably not worth the risk of changing the URLs to place the blog posts closer to the root domain. The potential downsides of the change generally outweigh the potential benefits. Headers. Headers such as H1, H2, and H3 tags are used to organize the content on a web page and make it easier to read. It's generally a good idea to include your primary keyword in the H1 tag. There is some debate about whether or not it's worth including your primary keyword in the subheader tags such as H2 and H3. Some people believe that it can be beneficial for SEO, while others think the potential benefits do not outweigh the potential downsides. Ultimately, it's up to you to decide whether or not to include your primary keyword in your subheader tags. Body copy. This is really just a fancy way to say the rest of the text on your page. You should try to get your primary keyword in the body copy at least 2 or 3 times. There is a lot of discussion about how long your content should be to rank in Google. But the reality is that there is no real minimum magic number here. I think that generally your pages should have at least 500 words. The more text you have on a page, the better off you are, but you don't want to hurt the user experience. This really depends a lot on what your business is. If you're a text-heavy website, getting your keywords in the body will be easy. However, if you're an image-heavy website and you don't have a lot of text, it's going to be much more difficult for you to rank. Image alt text and file name. When optimizing your website for search engines, it's important to consider the images on your site as well. Search engines such as Google, Bing, and Yahoo can't see images the way humans can, so it's necessary to provide additional information about the images to help them understand their content. One way to do this is by naming the images appropriately and including alt tags which are used to describe the content of an image to search engines and other tools. Be careful not to over-optimize your images, as this can be seen as spammy by search engines. Instead, aim to be descriptive and include your primary keyword and relevant synonyms and latent semantic indexing keywords. It's generally not necessary to rename all of your images, but if you can do it, it can be helpful for SEO. Prioritize all the on-page optimization techniques over image optimization, as they will likely have a greater impact on your search engine rankings. Internal links and anchor text. It's important to include links from other pages on your website to help users and search engines discover more of your content, and to provide context for search engines about the content of the linked page. The text used in these links, known as anchor text, should be descriptive and informative, rather than vague phrases like click here or learn more. It's also helpful to properly name your documents so that users and search engines can understand their content. The location of the link on the page is also crucial, as search engines place more value on links that are higher up on the page but still useful for users. A good example of internal linking is Wikipedia, which includes many links to other articles within its pages. When creating your own internal linking strategy, consider the example set by Wikipedia and aim to provide useful and informative links throughout your content. Link neighborhoods. Creating a valuable resource for users is an important aspect of SEO. And one way to signal to search engines that your content is valuable is by linking to trusted sources. This can include linking to competitors, as it can show search engines that your content is of high quality and should be associated with other reputable sources. To do this, you can research your primary keywords and link to the top results from your own content. This can help to demonstrate to search engines that you are part of a high-quality community and improve your ranking in search results. Keep in mind that this strategy is controversial and may not work for everyone, so consider the potential benefits and drawbacks before implementing it. Freshness and recency. In 2011, Google announced that fresh content tends to rank higher in search results than stale content. However, this doesn't mean that older content is no longer valuable or that you need to constantly create new content for the same keywords. One effective strategy for improving the ranking of older content is to update it and give it a freshness boost. You can do this by fixing broken links, updating the dates, cleaning up the content, and adding new information. However, it's important not to change the URL of the content, as this can have negative consequences. Another approach is to go through your content and refresh the pieces that have performed well in the past, starting with the content that gets the most search engine traffic. This can often lead to a significant increase in traffic. Off-page optimization. Search engines aim to provide the best answers to users' questions, but with over 100 trillion web pages indexed by Google alone, there are often many relevant results for each search query. To determine the most relevant results, search engines use a combination of relevance and popularity. Relevance is determined by on-page optimization, while popularity is based on the authority of the web page and the website it belongs to. Authority is often measured by metrics such as URL rating and domain rating, DR, which are based on the number of links from other websites to yours. Authority is often measured by metrics such as URL rating, UR, and domain rating, DR, which are based on the number of links from other websites to yours. These links can be thought of as votes of endorsement for your content, and acquiring them through off-page optimization or link building can increase the authority of your pages and improve their ranking in search results. For example, a cookie recipe website may seek to acquire links from other food-related websites to increase its authority and visibility in search results. Link quantity. Acquiring a large number of links from other websites can help to increase the authority and trustworthiness of your own site, as it signals to search engines that your content is popular and widely endorsed. In general, having more links pointing to your site will give it an advantage over similar sites with fewer links. It's also important to consider the diversity of the linking domains, as multiple links from different websites are more valuable than a single website linking to you many times. This is because it shows that your content is relevant and valuable to a wider audience, rather than just being promoted by one source. Overall, building a strong link profile through link acquisition can help to improve the ranking of your site in search results. Link quality. The quality of the links pointing to your site is generally more important than the quantity of links. If you have a site with a large number of links from low-quality spammy sites, it may not perform as well in search results as a site with fewer links from high-quality, authoritative sources. For example, if you have a site with many links from low-quality sites and another site that is identical but has only 2 links from reputable sources as Stanford or the New York Times, the latter site is likely to rank higher in search results. This is because search engines place a higher value on links from reputable, authoritative sources, and these types of links can help to increase trustworthiness and credibility of your site. Therefore, it's important to focus on building a strong profile with high-quality links, rather than just acquiring as many links as possible. Link relevance. The importance of link building in SEO is well established, and several factors contribute to the overall value of inbound links. One of these is relevance. Links from low to medium quality websites may be more valuable if they are highly relevant to your site. However, it's important to consider the authority and quantity of inbound links as well, as these can also impact the value of a link. In short, the authority of the site, the quantity of links, and their relevance to your site are all important factors to consider when building links. Link placement. Google has improved its ability to understand the structure and layout of websites and how that impacts the relevance of the content. For instance, Google may be able to recognize that a link located in the footer of the page about vegan cookies is a general site-wide link that is not closely tied to the topic of vegan cookies. As a result, links in the body and near the top of the page are generally considered more valuable than links on other parts of the page, such as the bottom of the page, footer, top navigation, or sidebar. Link anchor text. Search engines use the text within links, known as anchor text, to determine the content of the linked page. It's beneficial to use descriptive anchor text, such as men's boat shoes, brown shoes, or black Reebok shoes, rather than generic text like click here, learn more, or this website. Let's do a quick recap about link building. There are several factors that can impact the value of a link. Links from a diverse range of unique domains are more valuable. For example, 10 links from 10 different websites are more valuable than 10 links from a single website. Links from high authority pages and sites are more valuable. These are pages and sites that also have a large number of links pointing to them. Links from websites that are relevant to the theme or topic of your content are more valuable. Links from websites about a similar topic are more valuable than links from websites about a completely unrelated topic. Links that contain relevant keywords are more valuable. A link that includes your target keyword is more valuable than a link that simply reads, click here. Links that are placed in the higher parts of the page or within the body of the page are more valuable than links that are lower in the page, located in the footer, sidebar, or header. Link building is considered to be a difficult aspect of SEO, which is why mastering it can give you a significant advantage over your competition. Companies that are successful at acquiring links stand to gain a large amount of traffic. Technical optimization. So far, we have discussed the high-impact elements of an SEO strategy. If you think of SEO as building a house, we have already set the foundation, constructed the walls and roof, added furniture, and done landscaping. Now, it's time to focus on the electrical, wiring, and plumbing, the essential behind-the-scenes elements that are necessary for the overall functioning of the house. Similarly, technical SEO is the behind-the-scenes work that you do to make it easier for search engines to find and correctly index your content. While this may seem intimidating if you are not technically inclined, there are only 4 main areas that you need to focus on. Number 1, indexation. Before anything else, it's important to make sure that search engines can find and access your pages so that they can be indexed and ranked. To ensure this, you can do the following. Submit an XML sitemap to search engines. This is a file that lists all the pages on your website and helps search engines discover them. Check that your robots.txt file is not blocking crawlers from accessing the pages you want to rank. This file tells search engines which pages they should and should not crawl on your website. Number 2. Errors and broken links. During the process of crawling your website, search engines may encounter errors. These errors can be in the form of broken links that return a 404 error. For instance, if you have deleted a piece of content that was previously linked to by third-party websites, these broken links can negatively impact the value that is passed through them to your website, as search engines view them as errors. To address this issue, it's important to regularly check your website for errors and fix them as needed, often through redirecting the broken link to a new URL. Number 3. Mobile friendly. It's common knowledge that many people use their phones to browse the internet. As a result, having a website that is mobile friendly is important in order to provide a good user experience. In recognition of this, Google and other search engines have started to use mobile friendliness as a ranking factor, particularly for mobile search results. If you are just starting out and using a modern content management system or website builder, this issue may already have been addressed. However, if you have an existing website that is not mobile friendly, it's recommended to speak with the developer to address this issue as soon as possible. Google has a tool available to test whether a website is mobile friendly. Number 4. Speed. It's important to ensure that your website loads quickly, as this can affect user engagement and rankings. You can improve the loading speed by implementing caching, optimizing images, and removing unnecessary code. Google provides a tool called Page Speed Insights to help you check your site speed and identify potential improvements. Keep in mind that it's not necessary to fix every issue identified by Page Speed Insights, and it is often more effective to focus on the bigger, easier issues that can have a greater impact on your rankings and user experience. Once you have addressed indexing errors, mobile friendliness, and speed, you will likely have addressed many of the issues with your website. Metrics that matter for SEO. There are many metrics that can be used to measure the success of your SEO efforts, and it can be overwhelming to try to track all of them. At BGT, we believe that you can make significant progress by focusing on just a few key metrics. If you had to choose the most important metrics to focus on for SEO, they would be 1. Domain authority and page authority. When Google stopped publishing their PageRank metric, there was a need for a way to measure and compare the authority of different pages in the eyes of a search engine. Moz developed domain authority and page authority to fill this gap, and other tools such as Ahrefs and SEMrush also created their own versions such as domain rating, URL rating, domain score, and page score. These metrics all measure the same thing: the authority of a domain or page based on the characteristic of the links pointing to it. Most people believe that the authority of a page is more important than domain for search engine rankings, but if the page authorities are similar, the domain authority will be used to determine the ranking. 2. Rankings and CTR. When it comes to search engine optimization, ranking is an important metric to consider. A search engine ranking refers to the position of a specific page in the search results for a particular query. The default setting for most search engines is to display 10 results on the first page of search results. Therefore, being on the first page of Google means being in the top 10 positions for a specific keyword. However, SEO experts have found that simply being in the top 10 is not enough. Research has shown that more than half of the clicks on a search go to the top 3 results, so it is important to not only have a low ranking, but also a high click-through rate, or CTR. 3. Backlinks. In summary, the backlinks metric is a measure of the number of links from external websites to a specific site. The quality of these backlinks, as determined by the page and domain authority of the linking sites, is also important in determining the overall strength of a site's backlink profile, which is a combination of the quantity and quality of these links. In SEO, it's ideal to have a high number of backlinks from high authority sites, a diverse range of backlinks from unique sites, and backlinks from sites related to the topic of the site. 4. Business metrics. To measure the effectiveness of your SEO strategy, you need to consider the stage of the funnel that each piece of content is targeting. This will help you determine if the traffic your SEO efforts are generating is actually resulting in success for your business, or if it's just attracting the wrong kind of visitors. To assess the impact of your SEO efforts on metrics, you can use Google Analytics to filter organic traffic and analyze the performance of specific URLs in terms of specific goals, such as the number of new leads generated, or the conversion rate from organic traffic to leads for a blog post, or the number of customers acquired, or the average value per organic visitor for a pricing page. The best SEO tools. Now that you have a basic understanding of the key components of SEO and the tools that can help you optimize your website, it's time to start building your toolkit. There are many tools available to help with various aspects of SEO, so you'll need to choose the ones that best suit your needs and goals. Here are some recommendations to get you starting. Basic SEO tools. As an SEO professional, it's important to be familiar with the following. Google Analytics. This is the most widely used web analytics tool. It allows you to track your organic traffic and analyze visitor behavior on your site. Google Search Console, or the equivalent for any search engine. This tool is developed by Google to help website owners manage their search engine presence. It provides information about crawling and indexing errors, search rankings and CTR, and notifications of manual penalties. Google Cached Search. This tool allows you to view older versions of a website by accessing cached pages. Keyword research tools. To find keyword opportunities and analyze search volume and competitiveness, you can use the following tools. Google Ads Keyword Planner. While this tool used to be a popular choice for keyword research, it now only provides limited data unless you are willing to spend money on the advertising platform. It's still a useful tool, but there may be better options available. KW Finder. This is a user-friendly tool that is suitable for beginners. It offers a range of helpful features at a reasonable price. RFs. In addition to keyword research, this tool offers a range of advanced features and has a large database of keyword data. It is suitable for both beginners and experienced SEOs. On-page optimization tools. To improve your website's search engine ranking, you can use the following tools. Yoast SEO. This plugin is available for WordPress users and helps with on-page SEO and technical SEO tasks. Yoast SEO. This plugin is available for WordPress users and helps with on-page SEO and technical SEO tasks. It simplifies the process of managing page metadata, such as titles, meta descriptions, and slugs. LSI Graph. This tool allows you to find LSI, latent semantic indexing, keywords that are related to the topic of your content. Adding these keywords to your pages can help search engines understand the theme of your content more accurately. Link building tools. These tools will greatly simplify the difficult process of finding link opportunities and acquire backlinks. Ahrefs, this is our primary tool for conducting link building research and identifying keyword opportunity. It provides valuable information on the backlink profiles of millions of websites, which can be used to analyze their link building strategies. BuzzStream, while finding link opportunities is relatively easy, actually acquiring the links is a different matter. BuzzStream can be thought of as a customer relationship management for link building, as it allows you to find and store contact information, initiate outreach campaigns, and manage relationship with all the contacts in your campaigns. Rank tracking tools. Use these tools to monitor the search engine rankings for large sets of keywords. Google Search Console, as I mentioned before. SERP Watcher. This is a simple tool that tracks ranking changes for unlimited domains and offers daily updates on rankings. Ahrefs. This is an all-in-one SEO tool that includes a feature for tracking rankings. It does not offer daily updates, but if you are already using Ahrefs for other SEO tasks, you might use it for rank tracking as well, instead of paying for another tool. The helpers. There are many unreliable and unethical companies and individuals in the digital marketing field, particularly within the realm of SEO. It can be difficult to determine who is trustworthy and who is not. In addition, there is a subsector within the industry known as the SEO media industry, which consists of websites and individuals whose primary goal is to generate attention and hype around every supposed newsworthy event in the SEO world. To assist you in avoiding both the untrustworthy individuals and the SEO media industry, we have compiled a list of people and companies that we believe provide valuable contribution to the SEO community and can make your journey into the world of SEO smoother. Rand Fishkin is the co-founder of Moz and is known for popularizing the concept of inbound marketing and his transparency about his own company's successes and failures. Dennis Sullivan is the co-founder of Search Engine Land and is known for his extensive knowledge of search engines and for his role as a public spokesperson for the search industry. Bruce Clay is the founder of Bruce Clay Inc., a global digital marketing optimization firm, and is known for his comprehensive SEO training courses and industry-leading SEO tools. Neil Patel is the co-founder of Crazy Egg, HelloBar, and Kissmetrics, and is known for his expertise in digital marketing and his ability to help businesses grow through data-driven marketing strategies. SEMrush. This tool offers a comprehensive suite of features for keyword research, competitor analysis, and on-page optimization. Ahrefs, this tool is known for its powerful backlink analysis features, and it's a useful tool for identifying link building opportunities. Fast-track your SEO skills. Gaining practical experience in SEO is the best way to learn and improve your skills. There are several ways you can get hands-on experience, including using SEO to grow your own business or website, helping a friend or small business with their SEO efforts by making changes to their website, starting your own website or blog and applying what you've learned to try to attract organic traffic. To get started, follow this framework. 1. Finish listening to this podcast to gain a fundamental understanding of SEO and how to optimize a website. 2. Perform keyword research to identify opportunities, understand searcher intent, and analyze competition. 3. Create or edit content to target specific keywords using the knowledge gained from your keyword research. 4. Identify backlink opportunities and run outreach campaigns to build links to your optimized content. 5. Check for any technical errors on your website and address them. 6. Measure the success of your SEO efforts by tracking rankings and organic traffic. By following these steps and continuing to iterate and test, you can continue to grow your organic traffic and improve your SEO skills. SEO traps. There is a lot of misleading and outdated advice floating around in the SEO industry, and following it can be a waste of time and resources at best, and result in penalties from search engines at worst. As a beginner, it can be challenging to identify which advice to follow, so here's a list of things to avoid. First, black hat tactics. SEO is a long-term strategy, and results are not usually achieved quickly. This can lead some people to seek out tactics that promise faster results. But these tactics are often ineffective and violate search engines' terms of service. These tactics, known as black hat tactics, may provide short-term results, but the risks of getting caught and penalized by search engines are high. It's best to avoid tactics such as private block networks or PBNs, paid links, and links exchanges, as the potential benefits are not worth the risks. Instead, focus on building a strong, sustainable foundation for your SEO efforts through quality content and ethical link building practices. Second, obsolete advice. Search engines like Google regularly update their algorithms to improve the quality and relevance of search results. As a result, tactics and strategies that may have worked in the past may no longer be effective. It's important to be cautious of outdated or unreliable advice from SEOs, and to verify that information and services you are receiving are current and relevant. To find reliable sources of information, listen to the helpers section of this podcast. In general, avoid anyone who mentions outdated tactics such as meta keywords, keyword density, or comment spamming. In addition, be aware of recent algorithm updates, like the Google's algorithm update that occurred in December 2022, which may impact your SEO efforts and require you to adapt your strategies. Third, overly technical advice. Many SEO experts have a strong focus on technical details, which can be beneficial for large companies where small changes can have a significant impact. However, if you are just starting out with SEO, it's usually more beneficial to focus on understanding the fundamentals before diving into overly technical tactics. If a concept or tactic is too complicated for you to understand after listening to this podcast, it's probably too specialized to worry about at this stage. It's generally best to avoid tactics such as AMP, structured data and schema markup, excessive speed optimization, or voice search until you have a strong foundation of the basics of SEO. Once you have a solid understanding of the basics and are seeing significant organic traffic, you can then consider exploring more specialized tactics. Thanks for listening to Bertie's Got Traffic, where we teach you how to massively increase traffic and sales to any website using digital marketing. If you're looking to grow your online business and need some help with your digital marketing strategy, don't hesitate to reach out to Bertie. Our team is here to help you succeed, and we're always happy to offer guidance and support. Remember, the key to success with digital marketing is to have a clear strategy in place and continuously test and optimize your efforts. By staying up to date on industry trends and regularly analyzing the performance of your campaigns, you can continuously improve your website's traffic and sales. Thank you for tuning in, and be sure to join us next time on Bertie's Got Traffic for more tips and strategies on how to grow your online business. Until then, happy marketing!